Hey everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We are on the Elm Creek map and I have just finished fertilizing and weeding my crops. They are literally all done and all prepared for harvest, so I no longer have to do any of that. I am currently on the lookout for some contracts, so seeing as it's 10 o'clock in the morning, I might take on this contract just to get some money in, because I want to purchase a few more things and eventually we will own that piece of land anyway. So I'm gonna head off and do that. I'm also gonna just add a bit more water to the greenhouses because they are... I thought they were lower than that. Never mind. They're okay. Yeah, so I will be doing that contract and then I will move on to June where the barley can start being harvested so that I can find some contracts and have some more barley for the chickens while I wait for my sorghum to grow and be harvested. So once all that's done, I will be back. But until then, I will see you. I just wanted to show you this. They have upgraded their mower, which I didn't realise would happen. I thought that they'd always just be the same things used on contracts, but I suppose as the game changes they could alter. Well, this one has anyway, so we're just gonna give this one a go for the first time, which is quite exciting. And when that's happening I will show you and tell you what my opinion is, and then yeah, I'll crack on. So we have arrived at field 71, the field of all fields, the field of the bane of my life, basically. Oh, this is fancy. Damn. Oh, so I don't... Oh. Very fancy. Very easy as well. Probably a lot quicker, because wasn't the last thing that we used Norris Wide? I don't really remember. It was like last year. But yeah, this is new and exciting. And I will crack on and I will see you once this contract is finished. Just finished the basics of the contract, as you can probably see, and I've already earned £5,000 on top because of the bales that I finished putting in with the bales that finished the contract, if that makes sense. And I now have maybe 20 something more bales to put in, which this contract is literally a godsend this time. I'm not sure if it's always been this good, but even now I have 20 something extra bales to sell when only a few gave me £5,000. And also I have tried out 2 different machines this time, which is the mower and also the baler with a wrapper on the back, which was very useful and I enjoyed it a lot. So if I end up getting a baler, which I will be, and I need a wrapper for silage, then I am definitely getting the combination one such as this. So we are now in June, and as you can see I completed the contract and got a lot of money from it. I mean, wow. We're gonna have a look today. Obviously we're gonna top up the chickens' food. Also on my travels I found a tree that I did not sell because I didn't realise that I hadn't picked it up from where I'd cut it down. So that will be sold today, and oh, my tractor's over here. And if there's nothing else to do, then I will probably, unless is canola, no, canola's next month. I'll wait to see if any barley contracts come up after I feed the chickens, but if not, then I will be moving on to July and cracking on then. So I just had a look because my machine is now full and my trailers are now full. I had a look to see where I was meant to be taking this, and it's actually on our property at our grain mill, which is quite funny actually. Does that mean that we get to profit off it because we own it? If so, that would be absolutely amazing. Can you imagine? So we'd be getting money. Wait, how does this work? I've never seen this before. I always thought that it would go elsewhere. But if we can profit off this as well, oh my goodness. We just didn't want all of it to go, just in case I had to stop it. And that's our barley then. However, now that that's on, wouldn't that mean that we... Yeah, we have... Oh, maybe not actually. We can activate it now. That's insane. But yeah, I did a contract so that we can get more barley for the chickens. But the fact that they're using my grain mill is crazy. Let me just move my tractor. We'll also be moving the chickens as well eventually, because I'm not happy with them there anymore. And go some extra, and then I can just bring the other bits left in the harvester over as well. So I'll do that, accept the contract, and I'll be back. Okay, I just accepted the contract. The chickens have a bit more food. I think it should last us over the night, I want to say, because it's 7 o'clock now. So I am hoping that it will. But yeah, that was crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna go and sell this tree. Then I'm also gonna go and have a look for a collectible. And then I'm gonna hit the hay. Okay, so I found 3 collectibles today, kind of by default. So yeah, that is my find for today. It is just under the railway bridge between field 69 and 68, kind of like in this area. But yeah, that's that for today. I've just sold the wood, which literally gave me a measly amount of £31. So I'm gonna head to bed now. Good morning, good morning. Let's just have a look at the situation of the fields. I think, oh gosh, we got 3 today. Okay, I think they're the oat, aren't they? Yeah. Which is great. We've also got wheat that we can find. I think there'll probably be a few contracts. Canola, wheat, barley. So I think I'm going to go for these 2 just because I need them for my chickens, because my chickens are probably... Oh dear. Okay, well, we better get cracking. So while I set the driver off on my farm, I'm gonna go get a contract for the chickens. think we're going to start on the canola field because it is our newest one and I am quite excited to harvest it. And I don't think chickens can eat oats. I think it's only wheat, barley and sorghum. So, not ideal. But everything's moving now and I'm so excited to get cracking on my next purchase, which might even be today, because I do have the money for it. I'm just wondering about the excess money that I need for things. So I've found that despite doing the contracts, there is not enough like barley or wheat where it will help the chickens, so I'm going to use the money that I've earned to go to the shop and get some feed and feed the chickens that way. I believe sorghum is going to be harvested next month, I believe so, so I will get a bit over what they need for today, but then I have some backup just in case. Good morning everyone and welcome to the month of August. We just kind of finished things off yesterday and just carried on into this month. So today we are harvesting the sorghum. I'm going to go check on the oats and see how that's producing. I also refilled the greenhouses. I had to go and buy some more seed for the chickens, otherwise they would have starved to death because the contracts just weren't working in that aspect. We're now going to start using the sorghum to feed the chickens after today because I bought enough seed to last them today while we're harvesting, and then starting tomorrow we'll start using the sorghum. I don't think that I'll be able to put any of the sorghum into the grain mill just because of the sheer amount of sorghum that the chickens actually eat. So yeah, and we also planted grass in field 52 as well. Let's just check, they still do have some, and also I have to pick this up at some point. But we are going into the time of selling now, so I'm quite excited to see how much we get for things and what we are able to afford in order to progress to the next thing that I want to do. Most of these are in January and December. This one's in November. I keep thinking something's in September, but it's not. Canola is also in November. So yeah, I also need to eventually get these out of the ground as well and all that good stuff. Oh gosh, look at our fields. Exciting. So I'm gonna feed the chickens and then I'm gonna start cracking. I will update you if anything interesting happens, but I'm just gonna do all of the jobs that I need to do, and yeah, I'll see you when they're all done and I have something to update you on. So while I have workers working on both fields, just planting grass and also cultivating the fields that we just harvested, they're all already done. I'm very impressed, and obviously because we have the money to spend now, it's a lot easier for me to upkeep. As you can see, the workers are working very hard on cultivating and planting some grass. I have already harvested all of the fields for this year and now I'm replacing them with grass over the winter, and then we'll get them ready to plant the crops once again next spring. But yeah, obviously with workers it's a lot easier to get things done. So because I have the money, I've just kind of let them get on with it. And as you can see, I have also planted some grass in this field that we've also harvested. I've decided to keep it at its original size at the moment because it will give us a higher amount of grass, and at the moment we are not getting the cows, so we don't need to half the size of this field just yet. We'll also wait until we get bigger fields to have the grass in before we reduce any size of any of the fields. I'm not quite sure whether, I don't know. No, this one hasn't been done either. So I think all of the fields will have grass in them. But yeah, the farm is coming along quite nicely. We've now got a helping hand, which makes things easier as well. And yeah, once all of this is done and we move on to the next month, I will be back to update you with everything. I'm wondering if we need a bigger seeder now, because that was fine at the start, but now it's kind of small. Because we've got the smallest one. We could afford them, but I think we have other things to buy. So the next thing that I'm looking to buy is the baler, which is probably going to be this one, which we can afford now, but I'm not going to buy it yet. I think that once everything's done, I'll buy it then, and we'll see how much money we have from selling the canola, selling the lettuce, the eggs, the flour, things like that. So yeah, exciting times ahead. Anyways, I will be back when everything's done and ready to go into the next month. So while I've been waiting for people to do my field, I took on a contract. I don't know why I don't do my own field, but nah, I'd rather do a contract and earn some money while losing money. Also, if you're wondering why my money has dropped a bit, I ended up having to repair my tractor because it was quite low and needed some repairs, so that cost me about £6,000, and then the rest has just been workers. So yeah, anyway, I finished the field that I was meant to harvest for this contract, and this 5,852 litres of oat is now mine. So I'm going to pop it in my grain mill and use it to make more flour. Depending on how well the workers are doing on my farm, I might do a quick other contract, because this one's taken me 4 hours, so I suppose I could do another one and take it up to maybe 8 o'clock in the night. But yeah, and this will earn me £10,000, and then maybe the other one will earn me 9,000 if it's still there. At the moment, the workers have done probably about 2.5 fields worth of grass planting, so they've got another 2 to go, which means this is going to be a major problem when I have bigger machinery. She is not letting me. Oh dear. Oh, it's just not gonna let me do it. Ooh, there we go. So I'll just pop that in there, use it, and then complete the contract. As you can see, we still have this one, and half of this one to do. It seems like this one is a bit stuck, so I'll go over and help with that in a second. And there we have that one, back up to 62,000. and I will go and help that worker get them all on track, finish another contract, and I'll be back. Good morning everyone, welcome back to another day. We finally finished, if you're wondering why all the tractors and equipment are up here, we basically finished on all of the other grass fields in August, but we didn't manage to do field 45. So as you can see, as far as the eyes can see, there's grass, which is exactly what I want. It's looking great. Let me just check on the chickens. 0, brilliant. I'll go put some seed in there now. But yeah, we managed to do all of the other fields, so this morning I'm just going to set a worker off on here to plant this one, and then quite quickly we're going to move on to the next month. However, I will have a look. There is a few sorghum fields. This is probably the biggest one, field 59, that's around us, isn't it? 56, 57, 59. I can do that while it's looking a bit grey today, but yeah, I'm just kind of conscious that there's not that many there's not enough seeds to last the chickens through an entire year, which is kind of problematic, because obviously the whole point in this is to make sure that the chickens do have enough from all the planting that we do. But we will have a look now. I'm hoping there's enough anyway. Attach the trailer. Let me just see how many. So we have 47,000, which is a lot, isn't it? Yeah, so we might have to pick up some more seeds again. Mind, that's 47. Now divided by 11 months instead, which might be a little bit better. 4.2 thousand. We'll just plant more next year. I also need to pick up that pile of seeds there eventually, which I don't think will be today. Who knew chickens would be this much trouble? It is a lovely day, or is turning out to be a lovely day. It was raining last night. We were out quite late, me and the workers, finishing these fields off, but they are looking fantastic. So now all that's left to do is buy a baler. I think I'll put 5,000 in. Field 71's back up again. That field is available literally all year. That's actually not that far either. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Maybe I can steal some more grain then as well. Just check with these. These aren't double fertilized. So I think I'll get someone to go and do that while they're waiting to roll this field. So we are in October now. It is getting closer to selling time, and I also noticed that the field 52 is ready to harvest. However, I have not got a baler yet, so I kind of need to figure out what I'm meant to be doing about that. So what is going to happen this month is, as always, I'm going to go feed the chickens. Then I'm going to mow the grass. I'll actually buy the baler now. Yeah, let's do it. Right, let's buy this. There you go. So that's all done. So I will go feed the chickens, then I do need to check on the grass. See, these are ready to harvest already, which I think I might replant some more grass. Yeah, they're all ready to harvest apart from the last field I planted. So I'm going to spend some time mowing all this and baling it and storing it in there. So I will be back once everything is mown and you can have a look at the progress basically. So we have just finished mowing all of the fields and baling them up. I will show you what he's looking like. I was unsure on whether I wanted to then. As you can see, the massive bale all the way down and across. All of them on the horizon, which is really great actually. It's half fertilized as well, the field, so I'm wondering whether to just reseed it with more grass and then just have more again. So we have the canola to sell tomorrow, we have the eggs to sell tomorrow. We're not selling the grass. Flour is the month after. That's in January. Yeah, I think that's it. So 2 things to sell tomorrow, which are the eggs and the canola. Let's have a look. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go and sleep and then I will be back tomorrow when I'm going to sell the eggs and sell the canola. I'll see you then. Good morning. It is now November and this grass should be ready to harvest. Yep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this off and then just set a worker off on it so that I can focus on everything else I need to be doing. Oh, so the grass starts growing again. That's brilliant. That's perfect then. Is it only when there's fertiliser on it then? Because I'm pretty sure that before I've had grass and it didn't grow unless I fertilised it. Is that the case? Or does it just not have as good as the yield if it does have fertiliser on it? But either way, we've still got all of the fields sorted then, and we don't have to replant them. We just have to keep mowing them. Very happy with that. So let's have a quick look at where the best place to sell sorghum is. Not sorghum, canola. Probably won't all fit either. Oh, so now it's saying they'll be higher in December 292. Okay. Then I guess we can just keep that there. How about the eggs? Yeah, still in November. Of course, the bakery's the highest, but we won't have that much that we can sell to it. So let's take them there, and then I will take them to, what's the next one? Johnson's Farmers Market. It's not at its highest yet anyway. So I'm going to load the eggs up and then I will meet you over at the bakery. So this is what was left over from the bakery, and now I just checked and the fast food restaurant has the best price apart from the bakery, so that's where we're gonna go, and it's very handy because it's literally over the other side of the road from our farm. And also I have now baled that little area over there because the grass was all mowed and sorted out. So yeah, we're all done on in terms of grass for now. Maybe next month we'll have more to mow and bale, but for now, completely fine. So I'm going to be going back and forth with all of these eggs, so I will be back once that's done with the final number. I hope I don't run this guy over. Which should take another maybe 2 trips, because I can fit 9 on, so that's 9. Oh, maybe I can try and do it in 1 trip, but we'll see. Anyways, I'll see you once I've got the total number. So I've just had another look at canola because I just wanted to make sure that what I was seeing was correct. And now in December it has decreased, so 1296 is the max, but at the oil mill, which I'm not even really sure where that is, apparently it's at its highest. Oh, it's over there. That's not actually that far, so I think we'll go and take it there now while we wait for the rest of the eggs to maybe show up. So we can sell a bit more this month. But while that's idling, which I will turn off, I will go and take the trailer full of canola to the oil mill. So I'll be back when that's done. We've just arrived with our second load and last load of canola. As you can see, there's only 1,963 litres in there, but it did get us up to 78,000, so I'm hoping, yeah, we hit the 80,000 mark, which is wonderful. And I can actually afford what I wanted my next purchase to be. However, I am going to see how the lettuce and flour change the price and see if I can afford maybe another field instead to prepare even more for what I want to buy next. But yeah, I am very happy and very chuffed with how everything's going, and I think I'm gonna see how the eggs are doing, and then I'll probably store all the grass that I've mowed and baled, because I want to make sure that there's nothing in the way of the next harvest of grass, and then I can move on to December and start the selling all over again. I also wanted to add that I'm gonna kind of make it my mission now to try and finish both Elm Creek and No Man's Land before November, because obviously Farming Simulator 25 is being released and I would really like to purchase it and make a start on playing the newer version of Farming Simulator. Morning everyone, welcome to December. Now we're gonna go sell the flour and the lettuce. I haven't even moved these pallets this time because it was making so much mess on the yard. I thought I might as well just leave them there. But I'm hoping if we do this, more will spawn. I feel like this is gonna be such a good sale. I'll just leave them there, there's no point. Literally across the road again, so we can get these loaded up and away now. So that is the last of the lettuce that we have to sell. So we are looking at £133,439. So now all that's left is the flour, and I'm really unsure on how much we actually have. We have quite a lot. We have 20 more of these, so that makes 27 in total. Holy cow. So if we have a look, flour, Johnson's. Oh no, everything is at the fast food restaurant. Wait, did I just send this to the wrong place then? Oh no. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong thing and sold it. Oh well, it is what it is. So we will now... I'm so annoyed, I thought it was that. This is going to be quite an easy job, so I will be back when I have the total amount. So we now haven't got any more flour, there's just 502 litres still in the production, but we need 1,000 in order for it to show, which we haven't got for this year. But our total number is £167,240. So I am going to buy something that I think will definitely benefit the farm. How many can I have? 15. So if I get 3 of those, 1 male, and 3 of those as well. Oh. Yep, okay. So the boys are worth more, and we're gonna feed them on grass at the moment, because to be honest these don't need to reach maximum yield, seeing as they are literally bred for meat. So yeah, I will be back once everything is filled up and sorted. So in the next one all the fields will be empty and bare and hopefully growing grass again. I don't think they grow this time of the year, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm very proud of the progress. I think, to be honest, I have extra money to spend, so I might get a greenhouse. And to be honest, I thought I'd get many more greenhouses, but I think literally 4 is enough. Yeah, it's only gonna go there, which kind of makes sense, to be honest. I'm gonna leave this one to you. Do you think that we should move all of the greenhouses, so one by here, another one here, another one here, and another one here, for it to be a bit neater and out of the way, because this isn't working due to this overlapping this, which I thought would initially be okay, but obviously not. Yeah, so before I place it, let me know down in the comments below, and let's have a look at what we can get. First of all, I need to get one of these, and secondly I would like to get a proper trailer that's 7 ton. There's my tractor. Fine Garden medium tractor. It supports 8.1 ton. And how much is... 45. And this is what? Okay, so we could get both. I'll leave that to you lot for next time. But yeah, when I return, there will be more water in these greenhouses, all the bales will be tucked away nicely, and it will probably be January, because once all that's done I don't really see what is going to need to be done. And I'll make sure to keep on top of the cows as well. I'm very excited to see where that takes us. And obviously let me know in the comments below what you thought of this episode. We've done quite a lot, or I feel like I have. Maybe you might not think so, because obviously I cut quite a lot of it out, but for reference, my videos usually take me 4 to 5 hours, maybe even longer, actually 6, 7 to record, just by doing all the little bits and bobs in the background, and then it gets heavily edited and trimmed down in order to become this video. So, you know, what might not seem like a lot is quite a lot, especially for me, where I don't have maybe as much time sometimes. So please leave a like if you have enjoyed it, because I will really appreciate it and it will encourage me to keep going. But other than that, I will see you all in the next episode, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all soon. Bye everyone.